Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your monthly reading, your love reading for the month of July. I am so happy that you are here joining me. Some pretty important messages to share with you. And all of these messages are, of course, for your highest good, Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages are mainly intended primarily for those of you who have your Sagittarius in Venus. Cross watchers are obviously welcome. Let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius, for love. Spirits, guides, universe, divine, please provide messages for their highest good. For one of you, there is a secret love affair going on at work. This is not for all of you, but for one of you, there's some love affair going on at work. Someone you've seen at work you are attracted to. Interesting. Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, so for the month of July, we have 5 of Cups, we have 10 of Cups in the reverse, and we have Knight of Swords in the reverse. So in the current energy, there is some disappointment, sadness, rejection, confusion, lack of commitment going on in the recent past or in the current situation here. This is also the energy of having options in front of you, having romantic pursuits, but not really being totally content. This is the energy of course, quite a few of you, Sagittarius, in which there are lots of people who seem to be interested in you. And I'm seeing 5 cups here. This could quite literally be 5 different people who are very interested in you, whether you are in a committed relationship or not. You tend to draw a lot of attention to yourself, Sagittarius. But this is the energy of not really being interested in really any of them. Maybe 2 out of the 5. But even those 2, it's like there's something not fulfilling. Someone has maybe in a committed relationship, or not even, you could be single, but it's just energy of being emotionally frustrated, like emotionally unfulfilled. There's some aspect where really all those wickets, all the checklists, all the things that could possibly really make you fully fulfilled is not really there. But fortunately for you, with the 10 of Cups in reverse, it's in a reverse because it has not happened yet. For the month of July, this is what is in store for you, Sagittarius. And lucky you, Knight of Swords in reverse, this is something that's going to happen very quickly, very quickly. So this could be happening on the 5th of July or the 10th of July. Those are important dates for you. I would write that down. Yeah, so with the Knight of Swords, this is a very quick moving. It's like rushing right in. This is like you don't even know, you don't even see this coming. So for those of you who are single, on the 5th or the 10th of this month, you may be meeting someone. It could be online, but it could also be actually in person. And there is a possibility that this would actually be emotionally fulfilling. Like 10 of Cups, I mean, come on, it doesn't really get any better than this. This is a potential family commitment, children, if you want that. This is just complete emotional fulfillment in every sense of the expression. Okay, we've got even a rainbow here. There is someone who is maybe not in a straight relationship, and this obviously isn't for all of you, but this is a specific message for some of you who is either homosexual, bisexual, or just non-binary. Okay, and there's a potential here, especially specifically for those of you who may go both ways. There's potential to maybe go from maybe you've seen mostly one type of person and his the energy of flip-flopping, and maybe now you're going to start seeing women or men or trans. This is a very interesting energy here. Also, there is an energy of something I mentioned earlier about your career or your job, or if you're working on something, somebody's working on something, and there's a little bit of frustration or sadness. There's like this energy of being a little bit torn in multiple directions. There's so much energy supporting and like deep passion, but it's this is the energy of like starting a project or starting something, kind of losing interest of it. That's what I'm getting. Okay. This is just exactly what I'm seeing. I'm just telling you like it is. So it's about maybe starting school, or maybe even in romance, like starting to see someone and then kind of slowly losing interest. There's just like something about them. It's kind of slowly losing interest because there's something about them. And I want to say, especially when it comes to someone who tends to really keep things in, because I am seeing a sword. So this could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, um, or Gemini. This could also be a water sign, so Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But it really is someone who kind of holds things and withholds information, withholds emotionality from you, and it kind of leaves you a little bit unsatisfied. There's some dissatisfaction. Also, even in a personal project, there is an energy of kind of going in a different direction, starting up of something, trying something new, doing it to death, and then losing interest and saying, okay, I'm ready to try something new. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Wow. And then at the top of the deck, we did have 8 of Pentacles in the upright. So this is obviously some sort of work influence. This is also, if it's not career related, and there's no romance in like work environment, this is specifically about effort itself. This is about where you're putting your energy and your effort. There's something hidden, something secret. I don't want to say secret, but it's just hidden from you. And we do have the Sun card, okay? So this is lots and lots of joy behind whatever project. So I want to say the message from Spirit is about, if you do work on something, trust that if you actually do follow through with whatever this project is, and I think you know this, there's a potential to be very successful if you would only just hold your attention to it and really follow through. Okay, I know that can be hard for some of you, and it could require sacrifices like waking up early or staying up late, or sacrificing the free time, or sacrificing some sort of time off or vacation that you may be planning. Like I said, you are aware of this. If you put the work into it and actually, I know it's hard, but follow through with it and keep at it, the potential is here to have this ultimate joy, fulfillment, success, and victory in this situation. If you decide that it's boring, or it takes too much work, or you're no longer interested in it, guess what? You're going to lose interest. You're going to walk away from it, and you're missing out on that potential. The same thing goes in a romantic situation. Okay. The potential is there. There could be someone who may seem boring initially, or there's something about them that's boring, or the idea of being monogamous and being committed to one person, for just a few of you may be really just daunting on you. But for others of you who do want that commitment, the idea of being committed to someone who maybe is not as adventurous as you are, or who's not really interested in the same things, or doesn't want to take the risk. Okay, there is someone who's connected to someone who is, I'm picking up on a very like emotionally unavailable person, and I don't mean that harshly. I just mean that they may put it out there that they are interested in you, but there's some resistance, and it's heavy. It's pretty heavy. It's thick. There's some resistance there, and it's mainly because they do understand that you are completely different people. Like, you are totally different types of people. And what's brought you together is destiny, it's fate. Every single person in your life plays a specific role. Okay. For this month, for the month of July, the numbers that will be important for you are 8, 5, and 10. So the 5th of July, the 8th of July, and the 10th of July are very significant dates for you. Those are also dates in which you are most supported energetically. and astrologically. So if there is a conversation that you want to have with someone, or a chance that you like to take on someone, or just a purchase that you like to make, even the 5th, the 8th, and the 10th will be good days for you. You or the person you may be involved with may be a life path number 5, 8, or 10. Number 5 in numerology is about change. So there's also some changes that will be happening for this month, especially in terms of romance. The number 8. The 8 is a number of sex, death, and regeneration. Okay, this is karmic. This is also, if you look at the number 8 and turn it clockwise, it actually makes the infinity symbol. So there's that potential there of meeting someone who you've met in a past life, or meeting someone who is your soulmate, really, who you are destined to be with, because it's an infinite cycle of energy that's coming and cycling in this month. 10 is a number in numerology of completion. So you could be closing out and ending a cycle with someone, or ending a relationship with someone and moving on, or the current dynamic that you're in right now is going to completely change because you're moving up or down. You're just moving out of. So this could be moving from the friend stage to more like, relationship commitment, or from relationship to higher level of commitment, like civil union or domestic partnership, or like an engagement or something like that. It could even be marriage. There's a potential for all these things for you. Wow, interesting. Okay, let's pull a Mudra card. Mudra, this is going to be your oracle card. Your oracle card is a mudra, meaning this is a hand gesture that you do. Similar to yoga, these mudra poses are excellent for opening up energy centers in your body. Okay. Your crown chakra is opening up this month. Inner listening. Wow. And of course, you're so close to Scorpio's days that sometimes, especially the planets, the energies really do coincide. So Scorpio had something similar, but then it was not the exact same. So this is inner listening. This is a hand gesture for you here. This is something that you can do while you are meditating or just sitting down. You can do this with both hands. It doesn't have to be just one. So Shunya Mudra. This is your yoga pose for your hands here. So you're taking your middle finger and crossing it with your thumb and putting your thumb pad right on top there, okay? And I'll tell you what this does. So the benefits of doing this pose here, it helps with spiritually, it helps with transformation, okay? It helps with clarity, and it helps with spaciousness. The physical, because this does affect your physical body, doing this pose for, a little bit of time. This can help release tension in your shoulders, in your throat, in your face, and your jaw. So for those of you who tend to grind your teeth a lot, this is a really good pose for you guys to spend a lot of time doing. I would say at least about 45 minutes or longer if you can. This also supports the health of the thyroid. So if you've got thyroid issues or issues with your metabolism, some of you may be trying to get on like a health kick or a health guide, trying to get into shape. This is going to be very important for you to consider incorporating into your practice. It assists with auditory or hearing issues. It creates spaciousness in the thoughts and in the mind. It opens the inner awareness and the senses. Wow. Okay. And your focus, your mantra, what you'd like to say while you're doing this pose and think to yourself quietly is, my inner voice guides me to perfect equanimity. My inner voice guides me to perfect equanimity. I commonly recommend that, especially for my readings, that people write things down because many things I try to provide oracle cards that can actually be helpful for your readings and your situations here. So you may want to bookmark this video for later to catch up and write down some of the phrases because I did speak a little bit quickly. So inner listening is your oracle card. I will move on to doing another stream of video for Sagittarius for love, where I'll clarify all the cards here. However, that will be a more advanced tarot reading, so I will move probably about 5 times quicker than I did. It's working under the assumption that for the advanced reading, this is for people who are tarot readers themselves or people who are heavy viewers and have a really deep understanding of, or maybe not deep understanding, but very familiar with all the card meanings, at least the basic meanings. Okay. So thank you so much, Sagittarius, for joining me in this video. If you like to do shopping, I do have a super cute metaphysical store, all custom made designed items, but at a very reasonable, very low cost items. We've got merchandise there, and the website is seenbyseed.com. Okay, you can get sage bundles there, you can get yoga mats, athletic apparel, all kinds of things. If you like to go to sleep listening to binaural beats, positive affirmations, hypnosis, or anything like that, Seed Tarot also has a podcast on Spotify. Okay, and the purpose of that Spotify is to kind of be a placeholder to keep all these recordings that we have for 432 hertz, which is a healing frequency sound, and positive I am affirmation statements that you can follow with. You can play in the background while you're working out, or you can listen to it right before going to sleep, or even while you're sleeping. You'll find that it's definitely helpful, okay, because it does help talk to that part of your brain that's kind of hard to access, which is your subconscious mind. And it's just feeding you more positivity and love and support in your manifestation on your love journey. Okay, so that's what I have for you for this month. I love hearing back from you guys. So even if you don't feel comfortable writing anything in the comments, most people like to send emails. Let me know what's going on in your situations if you have any questions. If you'd like an extended or personal reading, I also do those because I really truly do love doing this. Do those type of readings at very low rates. You can get the details at seenbyseed.com as well. You can also send an email to seedtarot@gmail.com. Okay, Sagittarius? So I will see you next month for the August reading. Be blessed and be well. Until next time.